Welcome to the Toga Cult, Crybaby.
Toga-kun. Hi! Why is it so loud? Hi! Why is that so loud? Turn down. Hi! Hi! Flip! Toga-kun. Hi! Where?
Welcome to the Toga Cult, Crybaby.
Welcome to the Toga Cult, Crybaby. Finale. Like it never happened. What happened? Did something happen? I don't know what you're talking about. Hello. Wait, I need to recalibrate. Why am I looking so far to that side? I should be looking this way. Hi. Oh yeah, I still don't know what it is. Oh, is it? Wait. Let me see. Is it wait, did I just figure it out? Is it cry. Is it Yuxi? or Mesprit or Azelf? It's Yuxi! Okay, wait. I think this is fine. I don't think I'll get... It's a game sound, so I don't think I would get in trouble for it. Wait, 1 second. Here. I think... Here, wait. This is just my music again. I want to try... I want this one. Here, do you hear it? You want to hear it? Are you ready? Did you hear that? It's Yuxi. Can you hear that? What? You can't hear that? What? Wait, what do you mean you can't hear that? Huh? Let me see. Oh, is it just too low? Here. Here. It's this. Here, wait. Could you not hear that? Is that like not able for you to hear Yuxi cry? Pokemon. Sorry. Sorry. You couldn't hear that? What? That was like, you couldn't hear that either? That wasn't like available to you? You can't hear this? It's so loud. You can't hear that? Are you for real? But it, the, what? Karaoke browser, where are you? Let me pull up the source again. Okay, wait. Let me see. Okay. What about now? Could you not hear that either? Can't hear that? Is it good now? Could you hear it? That's Yuxi! Yeah, that's Yuxi. Can you believe that I randomly just was like, oh, I remember this Pokemon cry, and it's freaking Yuxi out of all the Pokemon in the entire world. I'm like, oh yeah, guys, this random Pokemon sound in my head, and it's freaking Yuxi. The most, like, randomly niche legendary Pokemon. Thousands of Pokemon. Can you imagine the fact that I remembered? You reminded me and I was like, oh my god, wait, I think I remembered which one it was, and then it's actually Yuxi. I'm actually really good at remembering Pokemon cries. There's always somebody remembering. And you know what's funny is Yuxi's my least favorite of the lake trio. I was going to call them the leak trio. Yuxi's my least favorite of the lake trio. My favorite one is Azelf. I think Azelf's the coolest one. What does Doug Trio sound like? Isn't that what it sounds like? Isn't that? It's like... Let me find it. Doug Trio Pokemon cry. Doug Trio. Is that not what it sounds like? Oh fuck! It was. What's the What's the Oh, it's Diglett. Diglett is It's Diglett. Is Diglett. Anyway, I found this new free VGM. What do you think of it? Isn't it cute? I found it online and I was like, it sounds so cute. It's so relaxing. It's called Happy Summer. It's for vlogs. I was like, Happy summer. Well, I mean, it's just about spring, isn't it? It's just about spring. I got these Garden Toes Chex Mix today that's like pizza flavored. I don't know if I would say it tastes like pizza. It's just tasty. Garditos. It's like a Chex Mix. Chex Mix. Yeah, pizza flavored Chex Mix. What's this called? I'm very excited because on Monday my tooth's getting fixed, so I can finally chew on my right side again. I haven't been able to chew on my right side for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I love the rye chips. They're so good. I'm getting my tooth fixed, and then I can chew on my right side again and stop taking I can stop taking ibuprofen for my tooth, which is nice. I've been using a lot of ibuprofen lately, and I don't like it. I don't like to use what do you call it? I don't like to use pain medication unless it's like absolutely necessary. But I found so I got these when I was at my like, I didn't break my tooth. It's bad for your liver, I know, but if you're in pain, you're not gonna not take it. I didn't break my tooth. What happened was I went to the dentist for my like yearly checkup. And she scanned my mouth, and she was like, I had a silver filling, and apparently the silver filling was getting kind of loose, and so I developed a cavity under my silver filling, and they were like, we have to put a crown on it instead, because the silver filling is was already kind of deep. So now that there's a cavity underneath the silver filling, we have to put a crown in. And I was like, okay. But it's okay, because my dental insurance is really good, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, my silver filling got loose, so I developed a cavity under my silver filling. So, just means I need a freaking crown. But because I had that, they put like a temporary crown in for me for the last 2 weeks because they were busy. But the temporary crown is like, it's not very strong, so you're not supposed to, I don't have SVP dental insurance. I have an actual regular job. I think, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm like the only one currently who has like a part-time job on top of stream currently right now. But no, I get insurance through that. I don't know what the other girls do to get dental insurance. I just know that's how I get my dental insurance. I have very good dental insurance, so it's fine. It was much cheaper than I thought it would be, honestly. They simply thug it out, as they say. I'm pretty sure some of them have some sort of insurance. I was raised to believe in having insurance. It's very important to have insurance. And if you can't afford insurance, a lot of states have basic health insurance, which is not as good as having insurance through a job or paying. But I recommend for anyone who doesn't have insurance that you check out whether your state allows you to have insurance through the state, because there are insurances that you don't really have to pay for if you're unemployed or something like that, or if you don't have the ability to pay for a more expensive one. I know a lot of states have that too. No, insurance is for everyone. Insurance is for everyone. I think insurance is always important to have. You never know when you might need it, you know? Because, you know, you could be healthy today and not healthy tomorrow. It's always important to have dental insurance because the system doesn't allow you to get insurance after you have the health problem now, do they? You have to have it before. I would prefer it if we didn't mention ages for things in my chat, especially when discussing if someone in my company is young enough to be on a parent's plan. That's just my personal preference. I don't think that's an appropriate thing to have in my chat or discuss in general. No worries. You can be denied insurance based on pre-existing conditions. No, but you can be denied coverage based on pre-existing conditions. It's sort of like, you know, also like dogs have the same thing. If you have a pre-existing XYZ, you can't just get coverage and then after get coverage for something you already had stuff, you know. The amount that they decide to cover is also based on that. Depends on what you get. Apart from my tooth cavity, I haven't been able to tune in for a while. I'm doing fine. My allergies have been not better, but a little bit better because I cleaned up a little bit. I should probably clean up more. I haven't cleaned up more. I need to do my spring cleaning. I did my New Year's cleaning and then that lasted for what, like 3 days? I hate cleaning because you clean and then like 3 days later you have to clean up more. And it's like, but I just cleaned. I don't want to clean anymore. I have like a cup graveyard on my desk. It's unfortunate. I'm not afraid to say I have a cup graveyard because Yui talked about her cup graveyard. Therefore, I can talk about my cup graveyard. You know? How did it get dirty? I know. I cleaned my desk, I cleaned my room, I cleaned the living room, and I thought, this is fine. Now it will be clean forever. And then like a couple days later, it didn't. It was clean. It was messy again. I do I do the dishes quite regularly, but you know, there's just something about the cup graveyard on my desk that I just don't want to do it. And it's crazy because cups you can literally just put in the dishwasher. There's something in my brain that just makes me not want to clean the cups off my desk. I don't know what it is. It's like the cups on my desk are like so exempt from my ability to do my normal cleaning. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is about cups on my desk that just like, they don't hit my brain the same way that just dishes in the sink do. Procrastination is a sign of depression if it becomes persistent enough to impact your daily life. The water bottle graveyard is easy to clean. It depends. I don't have beer in any of them. My cup graveyard is just empty water cups, I'll be honest with you. That's why it's crazy to me that it's hard for me to bring it to the sink and stuff, because I can just put them inside of the dishwasher because they're all just cups of water that are like that are varying levels of water and most of them are empty. I don't have water bottles. I mean, I have my water bottle, but I haven't used it because I have to clean it and then I have, and you know what's funny is that this one I actually bring back to the sink and back here and I tell myself I'm going to clean this thing and then I don't clean it and I need to clean it. I have a gigantic water bottle. And when it was clean and I was using it daily, it was perfect. I had so much water, I was consuming so much water. I don't use water bottles because they're expensive. I just have like a reusable one. I don't forget about the emotes, I have them. One of them is right behind me, I have to color it. The line work is done for it, it just has to be colored. But I have this one, and then I have this one left. It's just the pissed off one, and then the one holding a sign, and then the same thing, but it's the whole head. What we're probably gonna do is we're gonna color this one, and then once this one is done, we'll put the layer of the hands above it. What's a reverse osmosis filter? I keep eating Chex Mix because I didn't eat breakfast. I didn't eat anything this morning. I woke up and immediately started working on my other job because I got an email, and even though it's my day off, they needed an urgent response, so I started responding. And then I forgot to eat. And then it became time to stream, and I was like, oh, well, no breakfast, I guess. so I'm just eating Chex Mix instead. I guess it's kind of like breakfast. It's bread, kind of. It's like hardened bread. A pretzel is just hardened bread, isn't it? That's like a nutritional meal. I woke up and instead of getting water or anything else, I just went and got an energy drink and started writing emails. You know? You ever do that? You ever wake up, have to do your job, and then you don't have time to eat breakfast, so all you do is open an energy drink instead? Maybe have a couple pieces of freaking snack to get you by, you know? And I'm anxious because I'm down to 1 energy drink, so I have to go buy new energy drinks. I think I'm gonna get Celsius this time. I was, I need protein to function. You know, I wish that the eggs thing wasn't happening, because I really like eating an egg in the morning. It was really nice, but there's no eggs anymore. I just sneezed so hard and my freaking headset fell off my head. There's a cup of void black coffee. I love void black coffee. I love black coffee. I try to mute when I sneeze. It's my ideal is I mute when I sneeze, but sometimes I forget and then I sneeze on stream. Which I always hate because I feel like my sneeze is so ugly. I know, isn't that crazy? I don't know. I used to, so I think basically all of the roommates I've ever had are big egg people, and so am I. And so I've been going through eggs at an alarming rate for like the last couple of years. And now there's like no eggs, and it's like, well, what do I eat in the morning now? I just have had eggs different ways for breakfast for just years, because eggs are just so good, they're so filling. And it's like, I don't know what to have anymore. I'm not picky, but I'm not, it's not that I'm picky, I'll eat basically anything if you hand it to me, but if I get to choose what I eat, I need like, I want specific things that make me feel comfortable. Have beans for breakfast? If I have beans on toast, then I want to have eggs with it too. I do like beans on toast. Beans on toast is a pretty good breakfast item. One of my hungover meals is to have beans on toast with eggs and a coffee, a black coffee. It's normally what I have. Beans, toast, eggs, and sausage, and then coffee. That is what I'll have if I'm really hungover. It's like my hungover meal is an English breakfast. It's really good if you're hungover. It's a really good breakfast. I don't know what it is about it. It's just very filling, you know? I think I'm gonna order Celsius for my next energy drink, because I've been doing Rockstar for a while, but I think it's getting I feel like Rockstar is very it's very sweet, and I had a Celsius recently and it was a little less sweet, and I kind of liked that. A fat jiggly egg? What is that? No, Celsius is a brand of is a brand of energy drinks. Leftovers from dinner? I'd have to have leftovers from dinner to eat that. I normally just cook the amount that I would eat per meal, unfortunately. That is also like that you see on TikTok where they fold the egg whites in to make a giant pancake. I've never seen that before. Why? Because I try not to overuse my resources because I don't have a lot of. I can't buy things in bulk, unfortunately. Not a lot of freezer things, because the freezer in my apartment is so small that it only really fits like a couple of things in it. So I can't really buy in bulk. So I can't really use things in bulk either. I just kind of have like what I have. And a lot of things that I make, I feel like don't reheat very well. Like I make chicken katsu, but chicken katsu doesn't reheat well. Have you ever had day-old chicken katsu? Not that it's bad, it's just not very good anymore. I feel like a lot of chicken dishes don't reheat very well. Ones that taste like nuclear waste but have no caffeine. Which one is that one? I did learn that one recently though, how you make chicken katsu without an egg, and that did help a bit with making it easier, because it's so much easier than making actual chicken katsu. You have a chest freezer? That's crazy. I wish I had one. The apartment refrigerator that I have, the freezer portion of it is about the size of a large microwave. I can fit 2 bags of salmon fillets and one thing of chicken, and that's basically all that fits in my freezer. That and my natto. That's all that fits in there. And I have to be really reserved with my usage of the space because my roommate and I both have to share it. That's why there's 2 things of salmon fillets, because she eats a salmon fillet almost every day, and I eat a salmon fillet maybe every other day, maybe like something like that. Yeah, I know, it's the smallest freezer I've ever had in any apartment I've lived in. It's really, really small. I didn't think about how much I would need freezer space until I moved in here, and I was like, wow, this freezer sucks ass. It doesn't even make ice. we had to get ice trays to put in the side part of the freezer door stuff, and then that space is all consumed by ice. I know, it's really weird. It's the smallest thing ever. Actually, do you want to know how I make my salmon? Is so you take a defrosted salmon fillet, you put Yoshida sauce on top of it, about 1/4 cup of Yoshida sauce, maybe a little less. You make sure you get like it all over, so use a spoon and like keep pouring it on so it's really like drenched in the Yoshida sauce. Then you put furikake on top of it. You put it in the a 420 oven degree heat for 15 to 17 minutes, and then you take it out, and then you make a dipping sauce with Japanese mayo and wasabi. I would do about half wasabi, half Japanese mayo, and then you mix that together, and then you have a salmon fillet with mayonnaise, wasabi, mayo, dipping sauce, and then rice for dinner. That's normally how I eat salmon. It's very tasty. What do you mean? That's not really a salmon sushi bake. I would say a salmon sushi bake is more like a sriracha mayo mix. I just like it. It's how my Tokamon used to make salmon when I was growing up, so I just do that now. If I'm really lazy, then I'll just put salt, pepper, and some red pepper flakes on a salmon and call it good. But I prefer it with the Yoshida sauce and the furikake. It just gives it a better taste, you know? It's a very deep flavor. I prefer like the roundness of it. Butter and soy sauce? Why are you putting butter on your rice? What the heck are you doing? Why are you putting butter on your rice? That's sacrilegious. Why would you do that? Yeah, everyone that I know who does that says it's criminally good. You know, I tried it once and I didn't like it. The texture is horrible. Why would you do that? The texture of rice by itself is the perfect texture. Why would you add butter? It's not on I know that specifically Kazu is putting it on frickin' Japanese rice. No, you don't. Butter on rice and then roll up in seaweed? That is fake. Why would you do that? On Japanese rice? Ain't no way. That's disgusting. That's so disgusting. Ew. You know... No, I know people do that. I've tried it before. My roommate does that. My roommate is one of those people who does butter, vegan butter specifically, and soy sauce on her rice every single day. She does vegan butter and soy sauce on her rice every single day. And I see her do it, and I'm always like... On my Japanese rice that I bought? What are you doing? Isn't vegan butter margarine? No, it's like a specific type of butter made with without milk or whatever. I do when I eat rice. Normally, I eat it with this as a side to whatever protein that I make for dinner. But normally, it's just rice with nori and natto or salmon. So basically, margarine isn't margarine made very differently. Margarine versus butter. What is margarine? A blend of oils and unsaturated fat. What is vegan butter versus margarine? Plant-based butter and margarine. Okay, let me see. Read the label. Health check. Can this article get to the point? Older margarines are loaded with trans fats. Today's plant-based butters don't contain any trans fats. Saturated fat. High in calories and sodium. Okay, this is not really telling me what I want to know. I want to know, like, can someone give me, like, a good... Understand? Margarine, vegan butter is oil-based and often contains some sort of plant-based, emulsified with water, salt, and occasionally some plant-based solids. As for margarine, it's made by mixing vegetable oils with water, salt, and... So, they sound pretty similar, but margarine is used... But margarine used to be made with beef tallow. Again, what's the difference? The main difference is that vegan butter is guaranteed plant-based, whereas margarine is allowed to have milk solids in it. According to the FDA, margarine must be food in plastic form or liquid emulsion containing not less than 80% fat. So the rest can be filled with things that are meat or milk-based. So basically, it's margarine, but if margarine was guaranteed to have no byproducts that are not vegan. So it's like a fully vegan margarine. Yeah, it's like a margarine that is completely vegan. Which basically just means vegan butter is a vegan margarine and butter at the same time. Salmon fillet in the morning for breakfast? That's crazy. That's crazy. You don't have anything, like, you don't have a grain? Just to get to the ice cream. Ice cream? What is happening? But margarine is 3 times cheaper? Well, specifically my roommate makes us get vegan butter because she's lactose intolerant. I like and prefer regular butter. But I also don't eat a lot of butter. I normally use butter as an oil when I cook something. Like eggs, because when I do have eggs, I use butter to fry the egg because I don't have oil because we keep forgetting to buy oil. I've been to the market like 4 to 5 times in the last couple months, and every single time I forget to buy olive oil and avocado oil when I need both of those to cook. Rarely grain important. I like to have a grain, a protein, a vegetable, and some sort of like drink for every meal. I like to have like 3 parts to my meal. Oh god. Whoa. Where's my allergy medication? I'm on my last Allerclear. This is unfortunate. That means I have to go back to freaking Costco to get more, but okay. I guess we could live with that. Normally with my meals I have either water or a tea of some sort. I prefer to have a tea. I go through green tea really fast. I like the flavor of green tea with most things that I eat. I drink a lot of green tea. But in the summer, I like to have some form of I either use like an uncaffeinated gamer subs, or I get water flavoring, and then I put it into water and I drink it on the side. I like to get like a cherry flavor normally. Lipton green tea? Lipton green tea is fine, but normally I get a Japanese green tea. I like granola, but I have sugar. Oh, I need to make freaking I got chia seeds so that I could try making overnight oats. I bought oats, chia seeds, and Greek yogurt so I could try making overnight oats, and I haven't done it yet. I need to buy that. I need to buy containers. I guess if I'm buying containers, I can buy my new case of energy drinks. It's like, so if I'm going to use Amazon to order something, I always wait till I have like a whole slew of things that I need, because I like prefer not to order, but if I'm going to order, I'm going to order in bulk so I can do less shipments. So that like case of like my case of what do you call them, mason jars that I need to do the overnight oats has been sitting in my Amazon cart for like more than a month. Greek yogurt is so good, but I like to put it on chocolate rice cakes. I've never had a chocolate rice cake. That sounds really good though. Sometimes when I want a treat at the end of the night, I get a piece of chocolate and I eat it. That's like how I treat myself. I'll be like, I deserve this, and then I have a piece of chocolate. I prefer dark chocolate, but I also like milk chocolate, but only milk chocolates if it has something in it. I'm just a savory person. I really like savory things, like savory snacks. I just prefer savory to sweet. I mean, I don't brush my teeth until after I go to bed. Why would you brush your teeth until right before you're going to bed? That way, what if you want to have a little snack? But I don't like... No, I brush my teeth right before I go to bed. I don't brush my teeth any time before I wake up. I brush my teeth, and then at the end of the night, I brush my teeth, and then I do teeth, then straight to bed. Because otherwise, I'm gonna want to drink water. I'm gonna like want to do different things. It helps stop late night snacking. It would not stop me. I would just be like, well, then I'll just brush my teeth again after. If I brush my teeth then I would and then I want a snack, then I'll eat a snack and then brush my teeth again. Like, it's better to just brush it at the end. Cause also I have like I don't know what it is, but I like to drink, and you're not supposed to do this, but I like to drink water before I go to bed. So before I brush my teeth, I have to chug water, because you're not supposed to rinse your mouth, and you're not supposed to drink water after. When you brush your teeth ASAP, thought of having to brush and floss again. Well, you don't. What's the point of caring? It's not that hard. It's just like do. Drinking water is very important. I love drinking water. I drink a big glass of water before I brush my teeth every night. It's good for your skin too, to drink water. I used to do... here's the thing, is I used to do skincare routine. Like, I used to have like an actual nice skincare routine. But you don't eat after 8 p.m. That's insane. Most of the time I don't get to have dinner until after 8 p.m. Like, I'm busy. How do you have time to eat before 8 p.m.? How do you have time to do that? I don't have the time in my day to eat before 8 p.m. If I didn't eat after 8 p.m., I don't think I'd ever have dinner, and sometimes I don't have breakfast or lunch. So then I simply would just never eat. I like if I have a work day, I wake up and then I wake up, I drink an energy drink or have coffee, I sometimes have breakfast, I work, and then I work, and then I work, and then I work, and then I finish work, and then I start doing VTuber work, and then I do VTuber work, and then I do VTuber work, and then I stream, and then I stream, and I stream, and I stream, and then after stream, depending on when I end, maybe it's dinner time or maybe it's too early for dinner, and then I can't eat until it's dinner time, and then I eat when it's dinner time, hopefully. But sometimes if I'm doing like a stream where it's at 7, then I can't until after stream I can't eat. So then it's like basically like 11 or 10 at night. And then if if I forget to make rice before the stream, if it's like on a stream where I start at 7, then you know, you have to wait the 25 minutes for the rice to cook, and then also for your oven to preheat so you can make your natto or for your salmon. Then you're waiting for that to cook. And then by that point, it's like 11 p.m. at night. Then you're finally eating. And then you have to work more. So then after you have dinner, you work more. And then it's like 4 a.m. and then you go to sleep. You know? Adulthood is working until you die. That's all being an adult is you just keep working until you die. And then there's spots of light in between where you talk to people and you like that. I don't think most people end up marrying a VTuber. Even though there is a lot of VTubers in the world, if you think about the statistical chance of meeting someone who specifically streams, it's still a pretty small chance. If you look at the amount of people who stream over different platforms, and then versus the amount of people in the world, statistically, the chance of meeting a VTuber and marrying them is probably very small. Yeah, you know, I think it's just based on your time management. But that one, that's statistically. It's also career seppuku if a VTuber gets married. I mean, I wouldn't agree with that. Aren't there very specific VTubers who are married? Isn't there like couple VTubers who are like also couples specifically? I don't watch a lot of VTubers in my free time because I'm busy, but I think I've seen them on the internet. Isn't there like specifically one that's like a couple or something? Some are very vocal about it, but most would just not bring it up. That's true, marriage is very different from dating. Mina Vanilla. I don't recognize that name. Mina Vanilla. frick? Not that. Mina Vanilla. Oh, she's Flavor. And put all VTuber girlies by being a femboy programmer with a tree. I mean, statistically, you'd have to be smart enough to be a programmer. Statistically, you'd have to be strong enough in the brain to be a female programmer. I mean, a femboy programmer. I think the issue is like just I don't know. I think people should just do what they want with their lives. And you don't need to marry a VTuber to find someone who can do anime stuff with you, you know? I mean, but they'd have to be able to maintain it, because doesn't he, like, make sure that it, like, learns and stuff? Like, doesn't, I think, right, I've never watched her streams, but doesn't what's her name? The one, oh, how am I forgetting her name? The VTuber, we just literally, they're like, what's her, oh, what? Every time I try to remember someone's name, I immediately forget it. The girl who is programmed by Vidal. What's Vidal's VTuber's name? Neurosama! Isn't Neuro constantly, like, put over, like, doesn't he constantly update her programming and stuff? I feel like it'd be hard to maintain someone like her, because she has, like, so much, like, technology in her, and she's able to do so many different things and, like, sing with herself, and there's, like, evil Neuro or something. I've seen images of it on the internet, clips of it. It just seems very complicated to me, I think, because I can barely use my computer, so I wouldn't know. More maintenance than an actual girlfriend. That's true. Vidal is very, very talented. I can barely, like, program my... What did I say? It's like... I had a hard time setting up my chat code, so I don't know. I had to get help to set up the chat in my... that you see all of your text in, so I don't know. To me, anything you can do with technology, if you can do it, that's impressive. I couldn't do that. I'll be honest with you, most relationships are too much effort, so... I think we've entered the age of people being like, a relationship is too much effort. Why would you need a relationship when you can watch a streamer after work? I say that when I don't even do that. They are declining, but I think that has to do with isn't that have to do with like the like money and stuffs? Doesn't it have to do with money and stuff? Who has time for that? Yeah, it's true. They are also arguably expensive. Money and more? Well, yeah. You have time for that? I don't have time for that. You wake up in the morning and have time for things? I wake up in the morning and I'm like, it's time to work, and then you sleep at some point, I guess. Then I guess you sleep at some point. I slept very early last night. It's kind of crazy. I slept at 2:30 last night, or I guess this morning. And then I woke up at like 11, so I actually slept for a phenomenally long time comparatively to how much I normally sleep. Are expensive. I don't think about home. I don't buy a lot of merch. You know what's crazy is I think some of the first VTuber merch I ever bought was from SVP. Like, I think, well, once my other merch comes in, then it's good. She yells at me. Who yells at you? Why would you want to be yelled at? That's not very healthy. Being yelled at isn't very healthy. You should strive to find someone who treats you kindly. Life is about finding someone who will treat you kindly and bring you joy, make you happy. Why would you want to be yelled at? I don't understand. You guys should be having a kind, gentle conversation. Be healthy. Don't strive for non-healthiness. Yell at affectionately. More beer affectionate? You need more beer? Would you be yelling at her for more beer, or would you be bringing her beer? Are you looking for an alcoholic? Are you looking for an alcoholic? What's happening? To get her beers, so you want to be a maid? Make people want tsunderes and yanderes? I guess so, huh? You are so funny, what the heck? You know, if you marry a NEET, you will have to also make the income, and then also buy her the beers, and then also bring her the beers. I don't understand. You are also weird, but I empathize, I guess. I just think that's so weird. Yeah. In my head, I don't know. When I think of like a good relationship, I think about like people who communicate with each other. I think about I love that. I'm like, when I think of a perfect relationship, I immediately think to like Jenna and Julian from Jenna Marble's channel. I'm like, ah, yes, you know, a couple that communicates well, can joke with each other, makes each other food. They can like disagree on things, and then like they are good at compromise and stuff like that. I think about the Jen and Julian podcast. When I mean, I guess that is parasocial. I used to like watch their videos, and I would be like, I used to like watch their videos and be like, ah, that could be me one day. Best friends, basically. Isn't that what a relationship is? A best friend that you end up marrying, I guess? I hope that they're doing well. I hope they're doing well. I don't follow them on social media, so I have no idea. Since she stopped making videos, I was kind of like, eh. Now I don't know what's happening, but I hope they're happy. Unless she's housewife pilled? What does that even mean? That's true. I also agree with that. If you can't be besties, then you shouldn't be dating. Being married is like being a bestie. I think my parents were kind of like that. I don't think I'm the best at giving you dating advice for the friend zone. I'd have to understand that to give advice on that. I've lived my life in the, I think I've lived my entire life in work mode. I've never really thought about that type of thing. I can give you advice from watching my friends have their lives fall apart. I can give you advice from watching my friends' lives fall apart, but I can't give you a personal story about it. Sometimes my Tokuma asks me what I'm planning to do with my life in terms of getting married, and I'm always like, I don't know, I have work. I don't know how people do relationships when they have work. Aren't you busy having work? How do you do that? I think I have a job. You know, I'm married to my job. Does that count? You don't need anything but a job. A job and a passion. What can I say? It's possible to use respect and irrevocable punishment. Hi! Tokaku exit job. Oh, it's death. That's so death. How to reject someone without coming off as cold? Oh, that's hard. I don't know. Just say, I think you're cool, but I'm not looking for a relationship. I don't know. The only time in my life that I have been asked out by someone, I was like gonna die. I was like, this isn't real. I like got so upset about it. I was working a job and someone asked me on a date and I respectfully said, oh, I said, you're gonna think I'm such a bitch. I was like, no thank you. And then I went to my manager and I said, can I never be scheduled with this person ever again? Because I didn't want to be in that awkward situation. To be fair, this person asked me out at the beginning of an 8-hour shift. And I was like, why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? No, why would you do this with me? And then I had to work the whole 8 hours with that person and I was like, this is so awkward. I want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. I was like I had just clocked in and this guy is like, hey, Toka, I was wondering, do you want to go on a date? And I was like, no thank you. And then I went and started immediately working and I did not talk to that person the whole shift. I did not talk to him the whole shift. I was like, don't talk to me, please. This is so awkward. Don't do this to me. But my boss was really nice. She was like, don't worry. And then she just didn't schedule me to work with him ever again. And I was like, oh my god, thank god. I was like, this has to be fake. This can't happen to me. I don't know why you would ever ask a coworker out. I don't know why you'd ever ask a coworker out. That is not it. That's not it. Don't do that. That's crazy. Especially when you're starting a shift. That's crazy. Yeah, but you have to like show interest in each other. I think I barely talked to this guy. I think I barely talked to him. Like, he only ever talked to me when he was like asking me stuff for work. I was like, why are you asking me on a date? This can't happen to me. I just want to work. I just want to work. I just want money. I just want to work. I just want money. Don't talk to me. And thankfully, after that, I never saw him again. Hehe. Let's go. We only ever talked, like, when we had to do work stuff. And then, like... that is not true. Hi, Sharky! I mean, I guess, like, sometimes... I didn't even think that he would ask me that, because, like, we didn't really talk, and the only times I ever, like, sort of said hi was, like, sometimes this guy would, like, come into the break room while I was taking my lunch break, and then he would, like, work out in the break room, and I always thought it was really weird. And I was like, okay, like, goes back to my phone. And then I told my boss about it, and she was like, yeah, that's kind of weird. And then she asked him to stop, because it was weird that he would come into the break room and work out. And, like, he didn't even talk to me when he did that. He would just come into the break room and work out, and I was like, I'm just trying to eat. I'm just trying to eat my lunch. I don't want this anymore. I guess that was nice. I don't know. I think he might have been working out to try to impress me, because he would like go into the break room and like take off his shirt and then work out, and then he would leave, and I'd always be like, why are you doing that? And I never understood it, and then one day he just asked me out and I said no, and then I never got scheduled with him again, and I was like, I don't understand what this is. This is like, it's like It's like, it was like weird primal animal like culture. I was like, what's happening? Like, I don't think that's not very riskful, I'll say that. That's not very riskful, you know? It's not very riskful. I think so because I was the only one that would ever be there. Like, we were only 2 people scheduled during a shift. You know, like, you don't schedule more than 2 people, at least for the job I was at. That's how you not be an alpha. Yeah, it's not very alpha of him. I don't know. I was like, okay. Thankfully, I never had to see him after that. I was always like, And then I started getting scheduled with someone who I was actually friends with, and I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. Because as I started that job with one of my friends, and then like, hi Emily! I started that job with one of my friends, and then once he started taking on the job too, like I started getting scheduled with him instead of my friend. And then after that, they moved me back to being scheduled with her, and I was really happy. I mean, you know, I wasn't gonna put in an HR complaint about someone working out. I was like, okay, sure, you can work out if you want. You know, I won't yuck your yum if that's what you want to do during your break. But, like, you know. Yeah, I had a goodish ending, is that I got scheduled to work with my friend again, and that was great. What? Thank you, Emily! Don't worry about it too, you never have to sub if you're low on cash, please just take care of yourself. Yeah, who knows? Maybe he got moved to a ship with someone who would take him, I don't know. No worries, have a great rest of your day, Waverly! Wow! Conclaver! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted- Let's go! You caught her! That's crazy! Let's go! Thank you so much, Conclaver! Hi, Hitch! Hi! You gambled and you got the gamble. That's so pog. Conclaver, how'd you do that? You masterfully gambled that. That's crazy. You pulled the gotcha. Full on gotcha mode. You know when I used to pull gotcha sometimes, once in a while, when I got an Apple gift card and I used to play the Love Live game, I used to pull my gotcha, right? And I never got the pulls that I wanted. I'm the type of person where I used to treat Apple gift cards as just money that I would use for the Love Live game that, you know, is dead now. You know, for that Love Live game that's dead now. And and I would never pull my ones that I was pulling for. It was always so sad. I don't think I ever once got the pull that I wanted. Because I would always pull for Riko or Umi, and then once Nijigasaki came out, I was pulling for Shioriko, and I was pulling for Kanon when Liela got added to the game. Those are my favorite girls, by the way. My favorite Love Live girls in every gen. It goes Umi, Riko, Shioriko, and then Kanon. A certified gambler? Well, I was just Apple card money. Apple gift cards don't count, do they? Do Apple gift card count? A certified gambler, I wish though. I wish I was good at gambling. You know what game I have to play one day that will have some sort of gambling in it is Baltro. I've been told I should play Baltro. I've considered it, and I think I will play Baltro. And then you'll have to teach me. It is free money, and an Apple gift card is free money, because you can't use it on anything else. Well, what else would I use an Apple gift card on? Quite honestly, what else would I use it on? My gift card that I would like... the only other thing that I would spend my Apple gift cards on when I was younger was Glee music. When I used to buy the music from the Apple store. I've never played poker before. If I play Baltro, you're gonna have to understand that I'm gonna be really bad at it. I'm gonna be really bad at it. I've tried watching someone stream it before and I was like, what? I was like, I don't understand. I think I was watching, was it Yina who did like a Baltro stream recently? Might have been Yina. I was watching, I think, Yina play, and I was like, huh? She was like talking about her moves she was making, and I was like, huh? I don't get it. Cash games a lot? What's a cash game? Is there like, is that a specific type of game? I don't, so the card games that I was good at playing when I was younger, I was good at playing Goldfish. I was good at playing Goldfish. I was good at playing Spoons. And I was good at playing Flapjack and War. I couldn't play BS. I was really bad at playing BS. Because I was really bad at lying. Oh, when you play for money, it's not a tournament. I see. I remember my favorite though was playing Goldfish and Spoons. Oh wait, I was good at playing Speed. No worries. Have a good day, Emily. I haven't played cards in like forever though. I haven't played cards forever. I feel like I don't even own a deck of cards anymore. I used to also collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I was never good at playing the game. I don't even remember how to play it anymore, but I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I used to collect Bakugan. Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Bakugan were such a peak toy. Vegas for a night a bit ago and played video blackjack on some of the machines. Is video blackjack good? I've never been to a casino. My favorite Bakugan that I still own, which is not with me, it's at like my parents' house, but I had the I don't think I was watching at this point, but there's this version of Draco who is like, it's like a mecha version of Draco where he has like different arms and legs, and like he's like a big robot, and it's like 5 Bakugan that you put together. I have those. I have that one, and that one's like, I love that one. I built it, I never took it apart, and it just sits on my shelf at home. But my favorite, I also like the Mantis one, because that one is really cool. My favorite of the original Bakugans, you know the ones like, what is her name? Frick! Wait, I have to look it up now. Green Bird Bakugan. Skyrus! I used to love Skyrus. She was my favorite of the originals. Skyrus was so cool. Yeah, Helios was the one that with the 3-headed dragon or whatever. Right? Helios? Right? Helios, Bakugan. Or was that not Helios? No, Helios is different. Bakugan Cyborg Helios. Bakugan Draco. Bakugan list. Bakugan list. Bakugan. List of Bakugan. Season 1 Bakugan. Now this doesn't have freaking images! Frick! Why do all these pages never have freaking images next to them? Oh, Beyblades? I never had I never had Beyblades. Oh! Oh! That's super cool. Oh no. There we go. Oh! Oh, please. Please. Load. Oh, God. Not my browser freezing. Stop! Stop freezing! No! No! Help! Why? I can't touch anything anymore! Oh my goodness gracious. My mouse is frozen too. This is so chill in the bill. Okay, well, that's cool, I guess. What if my computer worked for me? It's like stuck on me clicking a link and it won't even let me stop holding this link, so I can't even get rid of this browser. Normally I would just kill the browser. What if it didn't do this? How do I computer? Hello? Computer? It's so frozen. It's so Jover. What's happening? Well? This seems like a great, time to, draw. Because I have to wait for the browser to fix itself, so why don't we draw? I can barely even see your chat, because I can only see the chat that's half cut off. Because I can only see the chat that's half cut off right now, which is super cool. I can only see half of your messages, so all of the long ones are cut in half, because the window is behind the window that I was looking at on the browser. It's so funny. Let me start this off then. We'll color the hair first. Send no to yap? Yeah, it's like directly refusing my yap. I don't understand. I was just talking to people about Bakugan. I was being so innocent and cool. I mean, who could be upset about someone talking about Bakugan? The most epic game ever. I was such a big fan of Bakugan too. It's just a supreme sort of game, you know? Even though I never understood how to play it. Do people actually play Bakugan, or do they just collect the toys? I just can't imagine actually playing the game. Because I tried to understand it when, like, it was becoming a thing again, like when it picked up a couple years ago again. But I could never understand how to actually play. I feel like the directions are really hard. The anime made it look way, way easier. I also used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I also never really understood how to play Yu-Gi-Oh either. I just liked having them. Especially like, I liked the GX one, I think it was, right? We talked about it before, it was the GX one? The one with the motorcycles? The motorcycles and the fairy Pokemon? You think I'll ever get my mouse back? I don't know how my thing is still frozen. You think? Was it an after? I have no idea. It has been a really long time since I remember that. I just liked the one with the fairy dragon. Bye, bases. Have a good night. There's a world where my computer stops freezing on this tab and I can actually see everything you guys chat. There is a world like that. You think I'll see it soon? Oh yeah, people will spend thousands of dollars on that type of thing. It's crazy to me. I guess I've just never made that much money, so I cannot in my head understand what it's like to spend that much money on like a singular franchise. You know? It just makes no sense to me to be able to spend that much on a franchise. Can I even... Hello. Wait 1 second as VTube Studio loads. Oh, it loaded me back in with the baby Toka like in her blanket still. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay. Let V Bridger reconnect. Well, I guess the browser just really wanted to crash out slowly. Let me bring back the music. Where's my chill vibes music playlist that I was listening to? It wasn't a playlist. It wasn't a playlist. It was just this little summertime. My little summertime song. There we go. Beautiful. I know, don't you like my default face a lot? Isn't my default face really cute? Don't I look so cool with my default face? There we go. There we go! Okay. Okay, little Toka, let me get your glasses off. And your blanket. You can just sit here, actually. Not that you just have Toka out after an 8-hour shift. After doing something yabai, I don't do things that are yabai. That's fake news. You think I have good facial expressions? Thank you, Zano. Let me get my game back on. My game, I say, with my air server. Oh, it's because air server's not live right now because the computer shut off. Okay. Air server. So I can server my iPad back. Share screen. Share this screen mirror, please. Please mirror my screen. Thanks. Great. Beautiful. Why won't it capture? Can my computer work? It'd be so cool if you would capture this air server. Actually, that would be so cool if my game would just capture the way that it should capture. That'd be like, I would really enjoy if, like, computer could work like it should. Where is this? Game capture. Game capture. Air server. There we go. I love re-adding my sources every time I start streaming again because they work every time. There we go. I've never been yabai. Do I say something yabai ever? Have I done that before? Is that something I would do? You think I would say something yabai? What have I ever said that's yabai? Tell me now. What have I said? Have I ever been something yabai? I've sworn before, but that's not yabai. Not on purpose? I don't understand what you mean by that. So now that we've done the hair this blue, that doesn't look the same on the screen, which is so funny to me. You saturation brightness. It should be— oh wait, actually I can just pull up my thing. I am super say-so. My hair is like not really this bright though. It's like a little more bluish. Like that. I think. Wait. Actually, let me turn on my brightness. There we go. I turned up my brightness so I could see that I'm on my screen too. On my screen. Is it bluer? No, it's like that. There we go. I should change this one. There we go. Looks like Miku hair. It is a little darker on your screen. 40 layers. Well, yeah, because there's more than one emote that's on this. There's like there's like several art layers. See? Like there's a bunch of ones in this folder too. Miku? I could never be Miku. Miku's too cute for me. I think Serena's very Miku coded though. I'm not cute enough to be a Miku. You know? I wish I was as cute as a Miku. I wanted to get into Pro Sakai, but I'm not really good at rhythm games, surprisingly. I can sing on rhythm, but I can't play rhythm games very well. Though I do really want to try out a couple of rhythm games sometimes. Miku has an older sister? Which one? She has an older sister? Like for real? I like a lot of Miku's songs, but I never got into Vocaloids and stuff, so I don't really know a lot of songs from Vocaloids either. I know like the classic ones, but I don't know them like enough to sing them. Like the World Is Mine. I like listening to those though. There's a really cute there's a really cute World Is Mine cover by this VTuber named Meavy Ivory, if you've ever seen that one. That one's a really cute cover. I like how she goes like, check, 1, 2. Ooh, it's so cute. I don't watch a lot of streams, but I listen to a lot of covers by a lot of different girls. I love listening to covers. I'm a cover listener. I listen to covers more than originals. Oh, I didn't draw the blue and oopsie. Actually, I should finish the white rim first, and then we'll do the rest. Azel from Helltaker. What type of game is Helltaker? I've seen the art from Helltaker, but I've never understood what that type of game is. What is Helltaker like? What type of game is it? It's a puzzle game? So is it like a puzzle game? So is it like you discover puzzles and push boxes around? When I think of a puzzle, I think about the puzzles in like the pixel games I like. So which are normally like box puzzles. Is it a good game? Would you recommend it? Tiles in a specific order. Ooh, I see. Would you recommend playing Helltaker? I know a lot of people like it. Sorry. I just had the hugest sneeze. It's okay if you like puzzles? Oh, okay. I'm not the biggest fan of puzzles. I'm really small brain. It's worth it for the art alone. The girls. I've seen the girls. I've seen the art of the girls on not Tumblr, on Twitter multiple times, but I just like would always be like, oh, she's cute. I don't understand it. You know? Okay, now that we've done the corners white, we can do this blue. There we go. See? It's like the white outline on my hair. You know, originally, when I saw the white lines on my hair from Lucy's art, I never understood why until like later on when I was like, oh, she did the white lines on my hair to help separate the hair from my face so it like outlines my face better. I like would have never thought of that, but like when she did that I was like, whoa, she's so smart. My artist mom is so smart, being like, oh, I should outline the hair on her face so it like creates like it masks around the face better. Because when you just see the hair without the white, it like sort of blends in weirdly to my face. It like frames my face better with the white lines. She's just so giant brain, my mom. I'm a big Lucy fan. Okay, let me do the purple. Should be a little more saturated. Because it's gonna be blended out. And then we do a big pen right around here. And orange. Yellow. Yellow. The yellow is greenish. And then green. And then Gaussian blur. And then hue, saturation, brightness. There we go. Oh, it is just a little bit bright, isn't it? There we go. And then we need the green a little bit more intense here. Then we'll do the crystals now. What if I just like do that? Because then it basically fills out the whole layer. What? You know, if we finish this one today, then that means we only have one more emote I have to draw, which is like the dark one. I think it always is so funny how long it takes to do any of these emotes, because it really, in theory, doesn't take that long to draw an emote. I drew Rina's birthday emote within like 2 days in my off time, but it's just because I talk forever that it takes forever to do these. Ugh, my nose. I was so crazed out with, what do you call it? Is that crashed out or whatever? I think, is that the phrase people are using now? When I zoomed in on my model and someone said you have a nose as if I don't have a nose. What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean I have a nose? Look, it's right there. I have a very prominent nose shine too. I was like, what do you mean you don't know I have a nose? It's right there on my face. I think it's very visible. I think it's very noticeable I have a nose. What do you mean I have a nose? I have a nose. I sniffles too a little bit. It doesn't sniffle. I just, if I move my mouth enough, it looks like it's sniffling. Look. I sniffle. Sniffle. Sniffle, snuffle. Bum, 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 bum. You know, I considered drawing Custer doing something else for Yui's birthday, but then I was like, it'd be cute though to have the emote where it's like you guys cheering. I forgot I have to ask the mods to add it to the server. Cause then you guys can use the the UE cheer, but the one with custard. Since it's animated. Yeah, the highlight is very prominent. It's a very prominent highlight. Yeah, did you hear custard? Yeah, custard. I think you were there, Foxy, when I did the I sent her the gif I made for custard cheering for her birthday. My favorite Roblox game of all time, more than Dress to Impress, by the way, is the Silly Seal game. I think that game is kind of like a chef's kiss. Like, you can't really get better than the Silly Seal game. The Natural Disaster game was kind of fun, but it got boring after a while because you kept doing like the same thing. Like, it was always fun, but it was never like as engaging as Silly Seal or Dress to Impress. I also really like there's a singing game in Roblox that I really like, but you can't play that on stream because then you will get copyright from all the songs in it. But I like playing that one sometimes with the girls. You didn't even know it had gameplay? Really? What is F and F in Roblox? What is an F and F? Oh, Friday Night Funkin'? No, it's not like Friday Night Funkin'. It's like, you are in like a room with a bunch of people, and then a song comes up and you can select the song. And then, people will be like, it'll be like, Royals. The song is Royals. And then everyone will be like, oh my god, me! And then they'll select Royals. And then one person gets picked to sing the song. They sing, like, the song, and then you vote on whether they sang it good enough. Yeah! I've been having fun learning how to use Roblox. Though the game did piss me off because there were some people who didn't take it seriously, who were in the room we were in, and they were like not singing the songs that they would sign up to sing, and I was like, that's mean. You should do what you're there to do. Oh, why did I move? What happened? But it was annoying because then you'd be trying to like, you'd be like interested in a song and then someone would get it, but then instead of singing the song they would go up and they would sing a meme instead, and it's like, okay, I get it. You want to be funny. But at a certain point, you're just annoying. I can empathize that you would like to be funny, but you're being annoying right now. Okay, wait, I have to go grab a new tissue. I'll be right back. Where's my thing? Doka-kun! Wait, is my source for my karaoke browser on the BRB screen? Wait. Oh no, it's not. Okay, I was like, whoa. That's crazy. I was gonna be like, you guys are listening to two audio sources at the same time. No, they're separate. It's separate, it's fine. Hello, welcome. I got a new tissue. I have to buy more tissues. I realized that I only have one box left. That stresses me out. I'm not like a hoarder buyer, but I like to like have
Welcome to the
storage
Toga
for
Cult, Crybaby.
Wow, Sharky! Wow, thank you, thank you. You like the little things in there? You literally died when you were gone. Are you okay? Did you get reanimated by something? Who brought you back? Tell him thank you for me. Okay. You brought him back, Phoebo? Oh my god, thank you. Oh yeah. My ibis. Okay. We're doing this part of the hair. Circia. Who's Circia? Thank you, Circia. Okay. We got this one. And then we need to duplicate. Oh, my feet is so tingly. Why my feet tingle is... It's weird. Can I recolor it from like this? Can I just like... I can't, right? No. Whoopsies. What if I just instead just do this? Whoops. I'll just do different ones. The shadows will be different, but I don't care because I'm lazy. Like this. We gotta get off the ear. I always say that like drawing my hair like this is easier, and it technically really is, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm still lazy about my hair though. I understand why a lot of artists, instead of actually like drawing my sparkles in my hair, some of them just they just draw the hair with the they just draw the color gradient, and then they just grab like a sparkle tool and they add sparkle. Which honestly I respect. I respect that a lot when they do that. I'm like, I see you, I hear you, I understand, I empathize. Do I consider myself a furry or an anthropomorphic anime girl? What do you mean? What does that mean? I don't understand. Anthropomorphic anime girl? I'm an anime girl. What does it mean to be an anthropomorphic anime girl? Aren't most anime girls human with something else? I don't quite understand. Can you elaborate on what that means, Tenebris? This, and then we're gonna shift this to be more like purple. Yeah, Kemon no Mimi. But anthropomorphic anime girl gave Kenmomo Mimi? I mean, I'm technically a god, but I guess you could say I'm a monomimi. I'm not a cow or a bat or a goat. I'm a daimon or a demon-like creature, but I'm a god. I identify with being a god. I'm a daimon. I am not a succubus, Hitch. I'm not a succubus. I'm a daimon, spelled the way that people wrote. It's a type of god similar to a muse. Yeah, this works. Let's do that for the hair. So you're supposed to go that way. Yeah. Let's do that for the hair. And then now we go to the skin layer. What color did I make the other skin? Let's use this as a reference. I like that two of them don't have eyes at all. That's so funny. You think I look terrified? That's so funny. Would you be in a Lovecraftian story? I don't know if I'd be in a Lovecraftian one. I think Mike's story is very uplifting, the one that I'm in with Serena. I guess it's sad, but it's also uplifting at the same time. If you want my lore, both me and Serena's songs are basically our lores, like, tied together. I also have a lore video that I haven't posted, and I really should post it, but I'm trying to think of a good time to post it. It's like a little late for me to post it, even though it's my opening to my debut stream. I have like a whole lore video, and I'm like, I should post it, and then I haven't done it. I am the representation of human flaws and despair, which also means I am the solution to despair. So I guess you could say that I am the god of despair. Yui and me? No! What do you mean Yui and I? No. Yui's is not. Well, that's why Serena and I have. That's why I'm in Serena's lore video and she's in my song. I gave Yui legs? No, I didn't give Yui legs. What are you talking about? If you watch Serena and I's original songs, we both have each other in each other's original songs. I appear in Serena's music video and she appears in mine. That's why we also have the same artist. I don't know who gave Yui her legs. You could probably ask her. She might know. I forgot. This needs to be a little more saturatedly pinkish. Like that. For the Blue Archive references? Yeah, she's a huge Blue Archive fan. Yeah, Serena and I have very intertwined lore. Oh, I see. Including our heterochromia? I mean, Yui could try. We could try. I don't know if she'd want to, but I would do it. The thing about recoloring our models is that it takes a long time, and Yui hates doing it, but I mean, I could probably convince her. I don't mind doing mine because I feel like I don't actually have that many layers comparatively, but I know Yui, every time she recolors her model, she'll like be like, ah, in like a call with me. She'll be like, oh, I'll be like, what's wrong? She's like, I'm recoloring my model. I'll be like, okay. Be like, why does it work like this? I'll be like, okay. She's so funny. They're an animation? You mean for Serena and I? Well, my lyrics are very metaphorical, but I mean, you can kind of just tell from watching it. I mean, my debut lore does mention her at the end. If you watch the beginning of my debut, there's like an actual lore video for me. And I mean, she talks about it in her debut too. I mean, do you want me to just explain our connect lore to you? I feel like it's pretty common knowledge, but I can bring it up. Do you want me to explain it? Would that be helpful for you? I feel like it's not like a super hard story to figure out, but if you want me to explain it, I can try to explain it for you. It's just that when Serena grew up, she had a friend that she was like best friends with and they wanted to be idols. After a bad event, her friend dies and she wants to bring her friend back. So she calls out asking for someone to help her so she could save her friend, and then I hear her cry and I come down and I give her the power to use time travel so that she can go back in time and try to save her friend. And in the end, she ends up messing up her universe from time traveling too much. So she ends up getting a call from the Stellarverse universe to ask her to come and help them instead, and I follow Serena to the Stellarverse universe. So that's why she's a time traveler? Yes, because she asked to save her friend and I give her the power to time travel. It's not like a deep lore or anything. But that's Serena's lore. I guess in the theory of that lore, like, I was never invited to be part of the Stellarverse. I just kind of followed her, and then Senbei was like, okay. And I was like, okay. Would I ever want to be in a video game? I am in a video game. I am in a video game. Actually, if you've ever wanted to play a video game with all of the SVP girls in it, there's this video game called the Stellarverse Runner where you can play a game and collect all of the Stellarverse girls. The staff as well, yeah, my staff is in there too. What is the Stellarverse? The company that I live in / work for, Stellarverse Productions, which is a VTuber company. Here, you want to play the Stellarverse Runner? It's this game on, it's this video game that has all of the SVP girls in it. Oops, what is playing? Oh, it's Outer Science English cover that I was listening to. There's a wiki? Yes. Not for just us. There's just a VTuber wiki if you type in a VTuber's name. Normally, if they're on the wiki, they will show up as one of the first results if they're on the wiki. Anime girls in this universe? Well, then my company would have to hire more girls. Do I endorse the game? The game's fun. It's a very simple game. It's just like sort of like a running game, but it's really cute. I used to play it a little bit, but I'm really bad at it, so I didn't play it as much as the other girls did. I'm really bad at the game. I endorse it, but I suck at it. I endorse it, but I'm not very good at it. She introduced the game. The character, the person who goes Stellarverse Productions, is actually random. So anytime that you reopen the game, a different girl will say, like, Stellarverse Productions, Stellarverse Productions, Stellarverse Productions. All of us say it, it's just whenever you open it, a different one of us will say it. It's like a random thing. Like, it's just whichever one of us opens. So yeah, some of the characters are more difficult to play. I think mine is probably one of the easier ones because I can do a double jump. Because I have wings. I am not a goddess of a cult. I just play Cult of the Lamb. I just play Cult of the Lamb. But I'm not an actually cult person. Region to my universe? No, my universe doesn't the Stellarverse Productions universe, the Stellarverse in itself, doesn't have like a full-on like lore to everything in it. The lore in itself is, I mean, if you want to hear my opinion on VTuber lore, it's that if you want to hear my opinion on VTuber lore, it really doesn't matter all that much for a VTuber to have the most fleshed out lore in the world, because like it really doesn't impact the ability to stream. But the lore for the Stellarverse in itself is that the lore for the Stellarverse in itself is just that there's like a darkness in the Stellarverse, and so Senbei and H-chan and Mirin had to basically grab powerful girls from different universes to help fight the darkness in the Stellarverse. And we also do that with streaming as well. But each girl in the company has picked their own way of expressing like their lore of how they got to the Stellarverse and what they kind of do, I guess, in the Stellarverse. Yeah, Mirin is the first one you have to hatch in order to learn how to use the game. Yes. You know? Are there a lot of explosives? In the game, not really. It depends on the character you pick. Some people have a passive ability, some people have an active ability. If you play the Stellarverse Runner game, Rena and I have passive abilities. So Rena does a zoom out, so you can see more of the field of vision if you play as Rena. If you play as me, you get to be able to do an instant double jump just every time, so you never have to worry about running into an object as long as you can jump over it. The rest of the girls have active abilities, but I'm sure you can discover those yourself if you play the game. I think my eye is a little too big on one side. Like, what if I did this and then like that? It's a little more evenly sized, I think. Well, Mirin is an office lady. Office ladies are normally tired. A set pantheon? What do you mean by a pantheon? What does that mean? Yeah, that's how she feels all the time, because she's an office worker. Office ladies get tired, you know? Yeah, but what would that have to do with the Stellarverse having gods? Have a good day, Conclaver. Thank you for lurking. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah. Yeah, as long as it's not like, is it like real blood or is it just anime blood? Like, oh, anime blood, go ahead. Just censor it just in case someone, doesn't want it. But just censor it and you can post it in my channel. Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess Rina is also a god. She's a dream god, but gods don't, like, the lore doesn't really matter in terms of the Stellarverse having a set of gods or a set of this, or does the city work like that? Because it's just sort of a world for the content creators or VTubers, right, to exist in. Let's get my, I feel like my eyes, I feel like, would this color drop tool work for me? What if it did this? What if it did this correctly? What if it worked? What if it did that? What if it, one second. Let me just get this out of the way. And go back to the art. This is the wrong one. Where is my art that I'm drawing? There we go. Okay. Okay, let me look. Oh, that's so cute! I like that one. That's really cool. I love the colors too. Like, are there too many gods to count, or is there just a single pantheon? I mean, that doesn't really matter, and it doesn't really need to be decided on. There's only 8 of us right now, so it could always grow and it could always change, but right now, that's not really important or integral to it all. Too pointy in its picture compared to my real hair? Pointy compared to my real hair. I mean, if it is, that's what's gonna be. I'm not gonna redraw it, so. Like an SCP? Is that not basically a god? She's just basically a deity. There's stripes on my hair. If that's what it is, that's what it is. I'm not gonna go back and draw it. Your questions would be better answered by doing your own research into the servers. Yes, I also believe that. I think you should just watch the girls. Then you can watch all of them and see what your opinions are. I agree, you should just watch all of the girls. Let's see. I was talking to Tenebrous Peeper about if you want to have more understanding of the Stellarverse, you probably should watch the girls, and then you can figure out your own opinions on pantheons and stuff like that. Then you'll have a wider range of understanding of the different girls and stuff. I don't know when they stream and I can never catch them. Well, if you would like to know when people stream, most of us post our schedules on our members / sort of post page, and also a lot of them post them on Twitter. And then also, you know, they normally also get posted on the Discord server as well. I recommend also, if you would like to know when someone's streaming but you don't want to actually look at a schedule, if you turn on the notifications for that person's channel, the notification will just let you know when they're streaming. And drawing emotes shouldn't be hard. Well, that's an opinion, not a fact, isn't it? I don't think the lore matters entirely unless you plan on making an AI IU. That's what I also believe. I don't think lore is the most important thing about a VTuber. Well, at the point where it's only 30 minutes late, I'll be so honest with you, most of us haven't started doing the main goal of the stream at 30 minutes. I feel like most of us at the 30-minute mark into a stream haven't probably started the main part of the stream yet. 30 minutes into a stream is probably when people are still just saying hi. Yeah, 30-minute Zatsu or longer, and then you start streaming normally. I feel like a lot of girls normally tend to do that. Hi! Welcome! I've never done a 2-hour Zatsu. That's not real, is it? Have I ever done a 2-hour Zatsu? Is that real? Have I done that? Can't be. Can't be. What? Okay, now we color in the whites of the eyes. Yeah, you know, the thing about kayfabe is you have to commit to it. Which is, I guess it's up to the person. I'm not very good at, it's up to whether you want to do it. Well, thank you so much, Foxy. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. I just like talking to people. Am I good at talking and doing other things at the same time? Oh, well, you've seen how that goes. I'm getting better at it, I think. I'm getting better at multitasking, I think. I think I'm getting better at being able to play a game and talk at the same time. It was not a skill I had nurtured very strongly in my life. Because I'm not very good at video games in general. But, I'm hopefully getting better at it, I think. I think so? I don't know. I'd like to be able to play a game and like talk really well. I feel like a lot of the girls are really good at doing that. Cause I feel like an example is like sometimes when I watch one of them, they're like ah, and then they like shoot and they're like pow pow pow, and then they're like, let me tell you about my day, and I'm like, how are you shooting a gun while talking about your day at the same time? That's insane. Oh my god, did you guys see the Marvel Rivals tournament today? I couldn't watch it because it's 3D, but I did like look at, sometimes I would turn my screen on so I could look at parts of it, and I was like, wow, that looks so hard. I don't know how people play games like Marvel Rivals, it's so hard. I could have any one thing, any object. An object? Like, is it magical or is it not magical? It would be extremely different based on whether it's magical item or a non-magical item. If it's not magical, probably I would like something that's worth enough money where I could sell it and then have enough money to pay for probably a bunch of different people's livelihoods. Not in the way where I buy them, I mean like where I could like support people. Because one of the saddest things to me is that, you know, you need a lot of money to live your life. And I think a lot of people would be very happy to do things like create the whole time of their life or do projects and stuff without having to worry about money, you know? If I didn't need money, I wouldn't have to work and then also stream. I could just stream. And do a lot of like cool Vtuber projects. I could have any item including magic, I guess. I would probably want an item that could... I would either want a magical item that could... I guess, I don't know how to put it. I would want a magical item that could provide resources or purify water. I would like something that I could use to create more good in the world, so something that I could use to clean, let's say, like a water source so that people could have free access to clean water. Or something where I could provide food for people without having to spend money or resources to get it to people, so that there would be the ability to give food resources to people. Or maybe something that could cure any illness so that people who are sick could be cured without having to worry. But that would take people who are medics out of the job, so maybe just an item that could cure incurable illnesses. But only the item could do it, so I could help cure people of incurable illnesses. I don't know. I would want, if I could have a magic item, I'd want a magic item that could really help people. Because when it's at the expense of magic, then there's so many options. But you do with something that powerful, you will have to think about the logistics of it. Who gets to use it? How many times can you use it? You can't just travel the world to fix things. You know? It was really interesting and funny. I remember when I was watching people play the runner when they were posting about it, like talking about like who they had, because I was like, because like in order to hatch a girl in the runner, you have to have you would have to guess what you should use to hatch the egg. And it was very interesting to see who was hatched more than others, because that would imply that it was easier to guess what their items would be. So it was interesting to see like what people would guess for the items. That's funny. Well, it's just a part of how to get the people inside of the video game, the Solarverse Runner. What would you use the electricity for? Would you be using it to power like your stuff? Oh, he's barking. Interesting. Infinite energy source. That is a really cool ability too. I see that in a lot of video games. Time to get my eye colored. Let's do purple on first. Clear. Ugh. Did you hear that? That's so loud. My neck cracked. That was so crazy. Could you hear it, Phoebo? Was it loud? Did my noise canceling not block it out? I think it's so fun when it's loud. My neck crack is always like really loud to me. But it always feels so good when you do it. But perceptible? Oh, nice. Hi, Mino! Hi! Welcome! Purple on the eye. Oh, actually, we should get the blue one. I love when I have to zoom in on it so I can grab it, because it's like I have to zoom in on myself so far. My favorite, I was looking for music to play today during the stream, and I was thinking about like playing Pokemon music, but then I got scared. But I wanted to play the Lake Verity theme and then the Amity Square theme. If you guys know what those songs are, it's from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Do you guys have a favorite Pokemon Diamond and Pearl song that you guys have heard? I'm like a big fan of the Lake Verity song. What? Thank you, Lulu! Have a good night! Have a good night! I hope you have a really good sleep. I'm like a huge fan of the Pokemon Lake Verity theme, and then also the Amity Square theme. There's something very charming about Pokemon music. I don't really know what it is, but it hits a little different, you know what I mean? It just hits really diff, as they call in this world, in the worlds of what they say. Then I think I have to... Did I draw my... Well, my eyes have not been open yet. I just realized that. My eyes have not been open. Because then I was going to say probably what I would do is color these in and then color the thing inside of it. Oh, these are separated in like that? Okay. I don't know why I did it like that. Look how she looks so wide-eyed. I didn't even notice that. Ew. Fix it. Oh my god, she's so wide-eyed. Crazy. Why did I do that? Narrow. Now she's cross-eyed. Flip. There we go. I fixed it. Can I play any instruments? I can play the ukulele and I can sort of play the piano. I took 5 years of piano, but I'm not very good at it. I'm very bad at the piano, I'll be honest with you. But I took the lessons. In theory, I can play the piano. In theory, I could play the piano if I wanted to. The battle trainer OST does go really hard. I mean, we could. It would be really bad though, because it would be off time. That's the issue with singing, right? Is that it's always off time because of how latency works. But I can play it. I'm also not the best at playing it, but I've written songs on it before. I can write songs on it. Do I think they're good? No. Am I able to do it? Yes. I have a couple that I've written. I used to enjoy writing like small original songs on it. Yippee! IRL meetup? Oh, I wish. I don't think Yui and I have the funds to do an actual meetup. That'd be really cool though, one day. Maybe one day we'll meet up. I wish traveling didn't cost so much money. But if we do ever meet in person, I'm sure we'll do it off collab. But my eyes have like these, and then I think, oops, that's too big, or that's too small. We can do like a... Wait, is my eye at the bottom or is it my top? Might be the bottom actually. What? What do you mean? I don't understand. If we met up, if I went to her place, what do you mean I would need a hand cam or a second computer? I don't really understand. What does that mean? Let me respond to this message from my mom. 1 second. I have no idea. But assume it's at least palatable. I love that my Tokuma texted me, does Keurig K coffee from Costco make any good coffee? I don't have a Keurig. I don't know if it makes good coffee. How would I know if it makes good coffee? I don't have one. I love that she messaged me as if like I would know whether it makes good coffee, but I don't own a coffee. I don't own a Keurig. How would I know? Hi, Serena. I would give you a hug back. But I mean, I don't think we would need a second computer. If you mean that, so we would have 2 models, I mean, if you have a good enough laptop, you can use your VTube model from that and just do a collab. Let me do that for the eyes. I hope you had a good day, Serena. I didn't watch your tournament, but I watched clips of it, or not clips of it, but like points where I dragged to a player of it. Did you have fun in your tournament? Oh frick, I didn't mean to do that many layers together. Oopsie. Just this one. Reach down. Yeah! I'm so happy you had fun! And I draw my little eye shapes or like this. Because my eye shine is in the shape of a diamond. I don't know if people notice that. I'm making a video game, would you play it? Probably, I'll be honest, no. I don't play a lot of video games, and I don't play especially ones that are like, if they're 3D, I don't normally play them, but if it was like a pixel game, I have no idea. It would have to be on Steam, and I'd have to be interested in it. I don't play games that I'm not interested in, so I'd have to be interested in it. And I don't think it's appropriate to market something of your own in someone else's chat, but I will let you go with a warning this time. You'd have to do a Handcam stream for an IRL collab? I guess we could. You mean like cooking and baking? I would love to do cooking and baking with her. I don't really play video games. I play sometimes, but they're not my like everyday life. I'm not obsessed with them. I play them enough to be a streamer, I'll say that. I'm not very interested in playing video games other than the ones that I'm interested in. I don't like to do things that I don't find interesting because I don't think it creates good content to do something you're not very interested in. It's true, I don't believe that all VTubers have to play video games. Have I ever thought of Soulsborns? I do watch sometimes people play like small clips of that game, Elden Ring. But I don't know if I could play it because of the 3D-ness of the game and also the skill difference that I have to that sort of game. I find Elden Ring really appealing. I would love to play Elden Ring. I don't think I could handle playing it. I don't think my computer would enjoy if I did play it, and I don't think that I would be good at it. And yes, you don't have to be good at playing a game to play a game, but I don't think that playing a game that I would probably get really frustrated at is worth doing. Have a good day, Vanali! Goodbye! I would rather just watch, like, someone do an edited video of them playing the game. Why don't I play video games that are 3D? Because I get motion sick. I play Dress and Press with Serena all the time. The logic is always logicking when I'm around. I am a very pragmatic person. I feel like that's a very obvious thing about me, but I am extremely pragmatic. And I try to think of things as sensibly as possible. And I don't like to do have a good day. I just like to do things that I like to do. I don't think that content creation is something I would want to do if I had to do a lot of games that I didn't find interesting. Because I think it would... What would be the point of doing that when I could just do a Zatsu? What would be the point of doing something I don't want to do when I could just do another Zatsu? That's my real question for you. Yeah, some people like challenges, but I'm not that. I'm not like that. I don't really like to play games that challenge me too much. I like to play games that I can easily talk to you guys while I play. As easy as possible, you know? I know, it's so funny. It's like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, how I think of things. I feel like, oh, I forgot that the eyebrows are on that layer. We should move that. Let's move it back up. Let's just copy and paste this layer. Delete this part of the layer here. Not the cookie clicker. I would though. I said that like I wouldn't, but I would though. But actually I would. It would be so neat. I'm not a neat though, but I understand what you mean. I like, I don't know. I don't have enough time in my life to ever, like, I don't know. I try to be as pragmatic as possible because I don't have a lot of time. So I try to be very sensible about how I use it. And if you spend too much time worrying about things as well, it just gets in your way of getting things done. Do you know what I mean? If you spend too much time worrying, if you spend too much time questioning XYZ, if you don't make plans that are ahead of time, if you don't schedule how you're gonna achieve the things and the goals that you have, then you are wasting a lot of time, which is fine. Some people like to waste time. I will be so honest with you, I think there are actual people in this world who like to waste time, and there are people who like to relish in feeling things. But as I've said before on stream, I'm not the biggest fan of experiencing that sort of thing. Like, that's not something I really want to spend my time doing, so I try to think very pragmatically about everything so I don't have to experience that. It's just not something that I find to be a good use of my time. And I don't mean that in the way of, like, I think people should think the way I think. I don't believe that at all. I think that, I think that everyone experiences life in a different way, and something that serves me very well will not serve someone else very well. It's all up to in like how you want to go about things, you know? Like, a really big example is like my roommate. She's not very pragmatic. She's very experiential. She likes to experience things and feel things, and if she comes to me for advice, she knows that she's not gonna get what she wants for the advice, so normally she only asks me for advice when she needs me to say something to her that she doesn't want to hear. Because she would probably like yesterday it was so funny. After stream, she was like, Toka, I'm having this problem at work, can you help me go through my thoughts on it? And I was like, sure. And we talked for a bit, and she was telling me about like her work issue, and I was like, well, obviously this thing, and you should just communicate this to them and just be really clear about it, because otherwise, you know, you're setting yourself up to potentially XYZ. And she was like, ugh. And I was like, what? And she was like, I didn't want you to tell me that. And I was like, well, that's the only way you're gonna get the answer you want. So I would just ask. Don't assume, just ask. So you can get it over with. She was like, I guess so. And I was like, yeah. Just get it over with. Life is full of things you don't want to do. Especially when it comes to communicating. God, communicating is so hard. Especially at a job, and you have to like walk on your toes, because some people just like, you don't want to talk to them. Will I ever leave you? I mean, at a certain age, even a diamond has to go, but I don't think so. I don't count on it. I would like to be healthy. That'd be really cool, you know? I'm pretty healthy right now. I'd like to stay that way. That'd be really chill, you know? Super chill, if you ask me. Why isn't that not coloring? Did I not color that part of the eye? I didn't. What the frick? I missed the gap. There we go. Okay, now we can just recolor this. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Do 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 do. Tiffany's. Do 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 do. Cosmos. Do do. Sorry, that's the Glee version. That's not the actual original version. Because we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. I only know the Glee version. I'll be so honest with you. Have a good rest of your day, Peeper. Do you not know that song? That's like that's the mixed What do you, no, mixed up? I was about to say mixed up. It's the mashup version of Darmans Are a Girl's Best Friend / Material Girl from Glee. Episode... Oh, frick! What's the name of that episode? It's from season 3, I believe. It's a really good episode. They have really good mashups in that one. I know it's not from Guilty Pleasures, isn't it? Because Guilty Pleasures is the one with the super game. I'm forgetting the episodes already. Isn't that so disappointing that I'm forgetting? Frick. Okay, wait. One more second. I have to grab another tissue. I'll be right back.
Toga-kun.
Toga-kun. I just need to buy more tissues. I keep going to the living room to get tissues because I ran out of the ones in my room. But I don't want to move them from the living room because then I'm going to have to move them back. And I know I'm going to forget to do it. I know I am. I've done it before. Where I bring my tissue box here. And then I forget to bring it out into the living room. And then I have to get up from the couch. Which I hate. Because I try really hard not to work in bed. Because if I work in bed, then I start to get stressed out. And when I'm lying down, I don't want to do that. I used to work in bed, and I'll be so honest, once I started not working in bed, it became a little bit easier to sleep. Because I think when I was working in bed, and I would lie to go to bed at night in the bed, I think I would just start to feel really stressed out, and I think it was because of the association. Because I don't like to do my IRL job at my stream desk either. Because I try to separate being here on this desk with my IRL job as much as possible, because otherwise it just feels really stressful to work both of them here. Because I also like to just have fun on this computer. So I separate each part of the apartment to different activities. The living room is for working and for watching TV sometimes, and then my computer PC for streaming is for streaming and talking to my gen mates and watching YouTube videos. And then my bed is for sleeping and for when I lie there because I have a headache. And also when I lie there and I'm miserable because I have allergies. Sometimes I also do that. You know, I talk big, but sometimes I'm just a baby and then I go and lie on the bed and I just sigh heavily, and I'll be on the bed and I'll be like, Is it called a living room if I've already dead inside? I guess it still kind of feels that way, doesn't it? It's like you're alive, but you're dead. Yeah. I try really hard to section out where I exist in each part of the apartment so that I don't feel stressed all the time. Because now I just associate the bed with sleeping, and then when I lie there because I feel miserable, you know? Feeling miserable, you know, that's fine. I can do that on the bed, doesn't matter. That don't matter. Okay, we need to get these horns going, because I haven't done the horns yet. Oh, I should just use this, so I can use the same colors across all the emotes. Oh my god, my tracking. Oh my god, ew, it's Senbei. I was just joking. I'm so sorry, Senbei. Hi! Hi, Senbei. Oh, I need to charge my phone. Okay, we'll stop charging the iPad then. We'll charge the phone now. It's on the outside that counts, or wait a minute. That is true. Senbei is characterized by a deep sigh. I always do that impression. I'm gonna... Krill. Why does this do this? Why does Procreate suck? Okay. Let me go back. Sometimes Procreate is just the most annoying. Okay. Because sometimes I try to like use the color selection tool and then Procreate's like, that's so funny. You want to use the color selection tool? What if I don't let you? And then I have to close the program and reopen it in order to use the color selection tool. I like wish that I really wish that I had learned to use Clip Studio Paint. I know I still can. I know that it's like, I know that you don't. I know that I could learn it. You know, I can still learn new tricks, but it's just the thought of having to learn a new program makes me want to die. You know, it makes me want to krill. Ugh. So I just never learn a new program. I keep using Procreate and then hating it. Do you know I actually have a drawing tablet? I bought one so I could learn Clip Studio Paint and draw on my PC. But I've had that drawing tablet for a couple of years now and I haven't learned how to use it at all because I tried opening Clip Studio. And I tried to switch my learning style for it and I just hated it so much. I was like, this isn't happening, and then I just gave up. And now I'm like, I should sell this drawing tablet because it was kind of expensive. But I haven't done that yet either. Yeah, an iPad is actually really fun to draw on. I think that the iPad is a superior drawing experience to learning anything else. Because I have that, like, drawing tablet, right? Like, I have it. It's like a Wacom. Like, I have a Wacom tablet. But why is every emote always facing to the left?
Welcome to the Toga Cult, Crybaby.
Have some good use for Procreate work. Thank you so much, Cade. Thank you so much. The thing about, like, me is that I always draw facing to the left because I don't know, that's how I draw. Have I ever drawn an emote that faces the other way? They either face forward, straight forward, or they face to the left. I don't think I've ever drawn one that faces to the right. Even the Yui emote faces to the left. I just realized that. Wait, look. Wait, let me look. Where is it? Look at it. It's so funny. Where is my custard emote? Even he is facing to the left. That one, oh, that's true. That one doesn't face to the left. Though I did commission that one. I didn't draw that one myself. This one I did draw myself with my little custard. Hey, custard. Have I ever drawn an emote that faces the other way? No. Even the ones that I draw for birthdays. I guess my art that I drew for my debut faces to the right. Those ones face the right, but that was because they were gonna be used for, like, it was used for a thing. It was used for the debut. It had to be looking at me. Yeah, they had to look at me so that I could talk to them during the debut, so they had to be facing me. I will say, another thing that makes drawing on my iPad a lot better is it has the, like, you can't really hear it now because I've worn it down, but I have the screen protector I have is the one that sort of feels like paper-like. It's like a paper-like one. So even though you can't really hear it anymore, it is, like, slightly paper-like, so I enjoy the way it feels when I, like, draw on it because of that. It makes a very satisfying, feeling. Not a clipping mask. Delete. Delete. I mean, I think it's gonna be so cute though once I have this one done with the sign, so that you guys can like have this one and the Serena one next to each other where they're like holding the sign, and hers is gonna be her being like ah, and then mine's like me going like mm. That's true. Well, you would know because I have these pins on my hair, so if you flip me, it'll be facing a different way. And also my eyes will be facing the other way because they're heterochromatic, and then there's my ahoge will face the other way. Does the paper-like texture ruin the pen? I have no idea. I've been using it, the same pen with the same paper protector for about 3 years? 3 years. Hoge? My Hoge is right here. But I mean, I guess like the nib is kind of wearing down, but I mean after 3 years of drawing, wouldn't most pen nibs wear down for like an iPad pen? That is not in a Hoge. That is a different thing. That is not in a Hoge. I'm making it a little more saturated. No, that's way too saturated. No, I made a mistake. Wait, go back. Just wanted a little bit darker. It's fine. I feel like it's a little too bright. I feel like my skin is just a little bit darker than this. Can I just like make it a little darker? Just like the smallest bit. Just like... No, that didn't fix what I wanted. I wanted it to be like... What if I do this, and then I like... That's too much now. Like that. That's more like my skin. Right? I think so. Oh, did the BGM tweak out? Is it back? Or did it fix itself? It might have just been the source that I'm using to capture it freaked out. It did for 1 sec. Okay, it must have just been the source. Okay. Sometimes the OBS sources just freak out. I don't really know why. They just like glitch for a second. It happens sometimes when you can tell sometimes it happens during Discord calls too. Let's go here. Then we get the blue at the top. Blur. And then we have that. And then we're gonna... Ugh. I know, it's wick. Okay. And then we're going to do the little part here. And then after that, we should just have to do the clips on the side of the horns, and then we should be basically done with this one, I think. Right? Right? I think so. Yeah. I mean, if I had my desk, even if I had my drawing thing on, it would look like I was drawing. Like I was looking down while drawing. Look at that. Then we get the green. You got Girl Scout cookies? Which ones? Tell me now. I love Girl Scout cookie. My Tokama is sending me some Thin Mints and I'm so excited. Thin Mints? Yes! Thin Mints are my favorite Girl Scout cookies. They're so good. Thin Mints are like the best ones. Though my dad was specifically very partial to Tagalogs. He loved the Tagalog. And then I liked Thin Mints, and my mom likes Huh. I don't know. Are they diamond as well? They're made of the same thing that my hair is made of. It just has a black out casing. My hair and my horns are made of the exact same thing. It's just... That's why the inside looks the same. It's just the outside casing is different. It's sort of like a geode in that way. Where's the game capture? I need to close the program again! Do I freeze my Thin Mints? I do. I like them cold. Oops. I like them cold. Here we go. And then this. Good. The horns are done. And then we gotta do the clip. My hair is crystalline? Yes, my hair is crystalline. It's made of crystals. But it's still soft. My hair is made of crystals, but it's still soft. Because I'm magical. And I decreed it so. You think I put a lot of detail into this? Thank you. It's not that detailed, comparatively. But thank you. I want it to look good for you guys. And you guys can, you know, use it and have fun with it. Thankfully, my design isn't too... Other than the hair, my design really isn't that difficult to draw. Which is really nice. Like, it doesn't have a lot of tiny details. It has a lot of very large... Like, the details in my model, I feel like, are very... like specific, and they're much larger than if you had to draw a bunch of like small things. Soft hair, soft hair. It's soft and smooth. Okay, and then we have to put the highlight on it. Boom, boom, boom. Mask. Oh, did I put a dot over here? Oops. See? The highlight on this. There. Oops. Like that. And then we're gonna move. Well, actually, we'll just leave that there and we'll move it. Here's where the hair is, so we can erase right here. Oops. Oops, it's like on that layer. Oops. How did I do it? It's just, a bunch of... Do I have it, like, unmerged in this one? I do not. So basically, I just draw a layer, and then I cut it up. So, like, an example would be like... Let's say I have a second layer like this. I put this layer over it, and I get the eraser tool. Or, sorry, this is a bad example because it's colored. I'm gonna make it, like, a darker color. Watch. So I like, let's say I got it like this. And then I get an eraser, and I cut squares into it, like or triangles into it like this. It's gonna be messy because it's just an example. But let's say I cut a bunch of example triangles into this hair. Now, let's say it's lighter colored, so let's make it like purple, light purple. Now I've turned the multiply filter on. And I just lower the opacity. And then for the highlights, you just make another one of that, but you make it white, and then you turn the color down. And that's how I make a crystal like on my hair. It's just different triangles with different layers of opacity. I had to figure that out because I wasn't gonna draw the crystals into my hair every single time. I'm so lazy, that's not gonna happen. I'm way too lazy for that, so that's how I lazily draw my hair. But now we do a blush, just a little bit, just a light blush on my cheeks. Just a light one. Gonna do this, and then I'm gonna blend it out with this. And then I'm gonna take this again. Did I draw it like this? No, I don't care. I'm gonna be like, should I put a nose? I don't think it'd look good. There. That's my little peeking emote. Okay. There we go. Oh! Hello? Why did it do that? Anyway. Do my tears make mini tokas? No, they make weepy. My tears form into weepy. But this is the emote, and then I'm gonna off stream, I'm gonna draw the arms as a separate layer, and then I'll add it to the server so you guys can make stuff. But right now, I have to go since we've been streaming for like a couple hours. Am I sick? No, I'm fine. I just have allergies. I have allergies to things. But I'm gonna draw this arms today so I can add it to the server for you guys so you can put stuff on the board. And the next one will be the last final stream and we'll do the dark toka. But the emote itself, the peeking emote looks like this. Oh wait, sorry. Where did it go? Excuse me. Looks like this. The final emote for the peak looks like this. And then I'll add the second one and I'll add it to the server today. But for now, we're going to raid into Hiyori Mokami. Let me set up the raid. Because it's Ephemera's anniversary today. So let's raid into her. Let me set it up. Customization. Redirect. 1 year anniversary. Saved. Channel. Go to her channel first before the raid. So I can say hi while we raid in. And then we're gonna have the raid message be, happy 1 year! The Crybabies wish you a happy 1 year! Drop. Whoa! I love when I just type instead of putting it into the emotes. Drop. And then music. Music. Little Toka behaved so well because Little Toka behaves perfectly. Because, you know, I was a very unproblematic child. I never got in trouble. I've only ever been grounded once, and it was for giving a friend of mine a toy because she didn't have one and I had two. So I've never really been grounded. I was what my mother literally says that I was almost a perfect child. Once I grew out of my fussy phase as a small child, I never got grounded because I was always behaving and I always listened to what my parents said. Yeah, it was because I had a couple Bakugan and my friend didn't have any Bakugan. So I gave her one of my Bakugans without asking for permission. Because that way she would be included and have a Bakugan. But my parents were like, why would you give that away without asking? And I was like, I'm sorry. I just wanted her to have one so she didn't feel left out. And then they were like, you're grounded. And I was like, oh. Okay. And then I went to my room and I cried. You know? So, that's why I got in trouble as a kid. Was because I gave my friend a Bakugan without asking my parents if it was okay. But other than that, I mostly followed their rules. Well, I guess, you know, if they had found out about all the things I did that they wouldn't have approved of, I probably would have gotten grounded more. But, you know, to their knowledge, I behaved perfectly. So. But we're gonna raid into Hio for her 1 year. And then we will be here again tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing more off. So I hope you're excited to play more off, because I'm excited. I still don't understand the game, but I'm really enjoying the mechanics of it. So I'm excited to yap with you while I play off tomorrow. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today, okay? Thank you so much! I'll see you all tomorrow. And, I'll add this emote by the end of the day today, okay? Yeah, of course! Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1.
저거군.